Joining us on The Blend this morning, Robbie Williams, who is a physical therapist at Orthopaedic Rehab Specialists. And Robbie, you have a very impressive resume. You were actually a physical therapist for the Detroit Tigers for 3 seasons. And I'm wondering, what kind of injuries did you specialize in?
Yes, thank you. It's important to consider the end game in mind. Obviously, having experience working in professional baseball, you see a variety of shoulder and elbow injuries. But starting with the end game, you need to consider getting a baseball player back to the highest level of play, whether that's pitching from a mound or playing infield positions. But that doesn't just specifically mean working with baseball players. You have to have a good understanding of the pathomechanics and pathology of the shoulder, elbow joint, and that also can correlate to working with other various types of pathology. So somebody that is going through shoulder pain with a potential rotator cuff tear or shoulder impingement, or maybe just some tendonitis in their elbow, working with them and establishing a personal-based guidelines and goals of that patient in mind.
As a new physical therapist at Orthopaedic Rehab, I'm wondering, what do you do to help athletes with injuries?
It's really all about setting goals, understanding what level of activity the athlete and also the patient are trying to get back to. So that's where at Orthopaedic Rehab Specialists, we are very individualized in establishing goals with our patient. And this could be something as simple as reaching into cupboards overhead, if somebody having difficulty with bathing, being able to assist them and get them back to those activities that they're having difficulty with, but also getting them back to those activities that they enjoy participating in.
I know because of COVID, a lot of those activities people haven't been participating in. So I'm wondering, what do you tell parents or athletes who haven't been training at all and doing the practices because of COVID? How can you help them? What do you say to them?
Certainly you don't want injuries to be dust that you kick under a rug. You want to progress through rehabilitation in a gradual, progressive manner. This is definitely the principle of the tortoise and the hare. You want to follow the tortoise route and make sure you're going through a program that has short-term goals in mind, but also long-term goals, and to help even just boost the patient's confidence early on in being able to accomplish those little things of regaining full range of motion, progressing to appropriate strength, and then as their pain is reduced and strength and range of motion are improving, then you can begin to work on more advanced phases of rehabilitation that are either specific to a sport or specific to a particular hobby.
Orthopaedic Rehab Specialist, PC, information on the screen. Robbie, thanks so much for joining us.